The opening tip, and they go on offense, something that they do very well. Phil Valenti fires up the quick three, knocks it down, picking up where he left last night with 16 trays, tying a facility record for Quinnipiac last night, and they lead 3-0 early action. Harris in the front court. Harris pulls up, finds Ford. Ford dribbles inside, goes up against Bleeker and knocks it off the glass and good. Malcolm McMillan claims the ball. Swings it to Bleeker. He'll take the three. Nothing but net. Bleeker with 2 trays last night, and he picks up where he left off. The Griffs lead 9-2. Reynolds to Valenti. Faces up, now looks to back in. Valenti goes up with the jump hook and puts it home. Phil Valenti with 5, and the Griffs lead by 7.
You see there where he can just nice little baby hook. He's long and lanky.
Ford gets into the paint. His shot off glass and good against Malcolm McMillan. And lead back down to 5. Picked up by Malcolm McMillan. He's off to the races. McMillan in the front court finds Robertson all alone from 3. Nothing but net for Cassius Robertson. Out there, and the Griffs just working the perimeter right now. Reynolds looks to attack to Valenti from 15. Nothing but net for Phil Valenti. 7 early points for the junior.
And Reynolds
puts it on the floor. Hands off the floor. Has it stolen away by McMillan. McMillan in the front court. He will jam it home. Griffs up by 10. Elbow and misses badly. Hutton 0 for 12 on the season from the field. Ford gets into the paint, looks to attack and lays it up and in with the left hand. Robertson, left-handed dribble. Back to McLean. He rises up, takes a 3, he rattles it home, and he'll have a chance. I'll say it's a deuce, but he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. He was fouled on the shot. McLean in the front court, nice crossover dribble, gets into the paint, draws contact, no call. His shot misses. Simonton gets the rebound, his putback. Sweet finish by Will Simonton. Cross court to Ford, feeds it low to Smith. Smith, his shot no good, a lot of contact in there, but again, Simonton with the tip in. 4 points for Will Simonton. Now the Griffs beat the Bobcats down the floor. Crumpton lays it up and in for Quinnipiac.
You almost have to sign a waiver to sit baseline in Kessler.
Pass to the corner, Gurley left alone from 3, and he knocks it down. Isaiah Gurley with the tray. McLean working against Atkinson. McLean crosses over, pulls up at the elbow. Nothing but net for Giovanni McLean. His first bucket of the game for the leading scorer for the Bobcats. McLean loses the handle. It's picked up by Chris Atkinson. Atkinson off to the races to Valenti. Valenti lays it up and in.
With Aaron Hutton having to step up, but look at, he answers right now with the breakaway and a big finish over Cassidy Ryan. So
run down in the corner by Robinson. 10 to shoot. Ford pulls up from 15, his jump shot no good, but there the foul, jamming it home, Samuel Dingba. Over to Hutton, to Harris, thought about the 3, now he looks to attack. Floater in the paint, goes down for Quinnipiac. Dribbles down to the baseline, gives up that dribble. Finds Harris, he fires up a shot and knocks it down just inside the arc for deuce.
And there's your, you know what, not quite enough to give him the call, but then on the second hit, they call Valenti.
They're going to count that basket. They're going to count that basket. They'll look it over. The clock did not start quickly enough. And that might be a huge break for Quinnipiac that went in from 70.
Maybe getting that ice now, Jay, because we talked.
Donovan Smith gets free underneath and lays it up and in. That's 6 points for the junior college transfer.
And then that read the...
Looks to attack and then to Robertson. Robertson goes baseline. Back out to Valenti, open from 3. Nothing but net. And that ends the run for Quinnipiac.
If you give it to him, anyone knows that. That looks at film or scouting report.
Donovan Smith, jumper from the line, goes down. And he is really...
Yeah, I mean, he's carrying the team right now completely.
Robertson slashes to the rack and lays it up and in. Cassius Robertson with 5. With the rebound, McMillan goes behind the back, looks to attack, kicks to the corner. Valenti from 3. Nothing but net, and the Griffs offense starting to heat up again.
And Malcolm
spot on the floor, but you could see the arm extend there. Hutton open from 3, knocks it down. I was going to say his first tray of the season, but his first was the 70-footer at the end of the first half.
I was going to say, I hit a 70-footer, so you're not going to challenge me on this one? This is nothing. This is like a layup.
And a layup for Malcolm McMillan, his first bucket of the season now. Will Simonton gets it inside to Dingba. Dingba goes up and puts it home. Samuel Dingba with 8 points. And Quinnipiac back in the lead. The rebound.
Giovanni McLean, I don't know if it looks like he's limping a bit. Not to take away from Bleeker's big 3 here.
Flores Still with the handle, 5 to shoot. He fires up a 3, knocks it down, and we're tied again for the 3rd time tonight.
And Bleecker doesn't, you only get 5.
Griffs fall back into his zone. McLean takes the 3 and knocks it down. Giovanni McLean for the Bobcats. He now has
and use your right hand to kind of block the defender. You get the call, or at least an easier look.
Donovan Smith in the low block knocks it down, and the Bobcats with their biggest lead of the night. They're up 7.
Good defense.
Good defense by Bleecker. Gets the ball back to Canisius. Atkinson with 3, no good, but there on the foul. Phil Valenti, 6 straight points. Smith backs in, it's knocked away by Robertson, loose on the floor, gets kicked out, goes to McLean in the corner, left alone from 3, knocks it down. Giovanni McLean opens up a 4-point lead for Quinnipiac.
And very methodical, let's look and find what we want.
Smith, jump hook from the baseline, good over Bleecker. Donovan Smith with 12. Atkinson to Valenti, he'll take the 3. No good, rebound, Reynolds, put back good, and count it. Jamal Reynolds will go to the line, a chance to finish a 3-point play. Donovan Smith looking to go to work again. Lost control of the ball, kicks it back out. Harris comes to a stop, turnaround shot, knocks it down. Daniel Harris. Ford breaks the press. Ford goes to the rack, lays it up, no good. Smith on the tip in, puts it home for the Bobcats. Daniel Harris. Harris to McLean. Against Reynolds, McLean takes the 3, knocks it down! That could be the dagger that finishes the job tonight. A 10-point Quinnipiac lead. Gurley to Valenti. Valenti looks to go baseline, floater, no good. Rebound, Valenti gets it back and puts it home. Timeout, Jim Barron with 30.9 seconds remaining.
Maybe a bit more confidence builder, 4-point game. Really playing nice tonight.
Flores misses, Robertson answers. We got a 5-point game with 20 seconds to go.
To go back to that last-minute shot at the last second shot at half. I mean, now we're looking at a...
Robertson misses, Reynolds gets the rebound, put back goes down. We've got a 2-point game, 10.1 remaining. Simonton calls a timeout in the last. They look to inbound. They're struggling to inbound, and they get it, and it's knocked away, out of bounds. It's off of Quinnipiac. It went off of Ford, knocked out by Chris Atkinson.
I mean, a lot of contact. I mean, credit to Atkinson for aggressively pursuing the ball and not just going for the foul.
Griffs inbound. No timeouts remaining. Atkinson pulls up from 3, misses. Reynolds, put back, no good. Rebound, Reynolds, put back, no good. Bobcats win. Wow.
Welcome back to ESPN3. A wild finish here at the Kessel Athletic Center. Quinnipiac winning by 2 against Canisius. You know, Coach Moore, you were talking to us earlier this week on a conference call, and you said you learned from Coach Calhoun, your mentor at Connecticut, about crisis management. Your 2 leading scorers were out for a good portion of this game. Talk about how you were able to nurse back from a 12-point deficit.
You know, we had a couple guys that really kept believing in themselves in that first half. In particular, Aaron Hutton, Will Simonton, Sam Dingba. I'm most proud of those guys because they've been really struggling with their confidence. And Aaron Hutton in particular, I thought, gave us a really big boost. And, you know, they talk about it in sports all the time about next man up. Last night was an emotional night for us because we lost a really tough game, and to lose Shays for potentially what could be the season, we don't know yet. It's a ACL or an MCL or both. That took its toll. You know, the loss took its toll. And he's very well liked and respected. So we were a really wounded group in that locker room at Niagara last night. So to only have 22 hours to bounce back and to keep fighting, I don't think we could have played worse in the first 5 or 6 minutes of the game. And but we just hung in there. The rebounding, I thought, got us back into it and got us our sea legs in the first half. And then just a couple guys made some plays to get us like back into the game. And from that point, it was like sort of a rock fight the second half.
Of course, you got to give you guys a lot of credit for the way they fought, but also that 1-3-1 defense really seemed to disrupt Canisius tonight.
I'm very reluctant to use zones over the years. I've always been a straight man guy, but I think with this team, we have the potential to be okay in it. We've used it in spots so far this year, and it's been pretty good for us. But tonight I was trying to be more multiple with it, but we did get stuck a few times in man too long and 13 too long, but we call it 13. But they did I thought it did put some self-doubt a little bit into them. They had a couple open threes that didn't go down against it, but I thought we did a good job of sort of stunting and faking to get them a little less aggressive. They're such a good offensive team. He's such a great coach that if you let them go in transition and you let them settle in against your man, they're going to put. They've proven it against a really terrific non-conference schedule. They're going to put almost 90 up. So. We felt we had to do something different tonight.
And then finally, I mean, if you can't just put into words what it's like their last couple of moments of this game, it looks like they're going to come back and pull off a miracle against a team like yours that fought so hard here tonight.
Yeah, that was really not a great job by us in terms of just keeping our composure. You know, when you miss, it comes down to you get the 2 front ends of the one-on-ones and you miss both of them. If you make one of those, it doesn't come down to that, you know. So we missed the 2 big free throws, and then they straight line driving it and getting to the rim, and we don't want to foul, and we get back on our heels, and we mismanaged 2 of the underneath out of bounds too. That's on me more than it's on our guys. So we got to get better at that. But you know, if the basketball gods, you know, had a say in how this would end, you know, we did lay a lot out on the line. I'm not saying Canisius didn't, but our guys have been through a lot in the last 24 hours, and it's nice that they reflected well on us at the end.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate it.